Breaking news from Medjugorje. Mirjana's announcement shocks the world. Greetings once again from everyone's channel. I hope today is filled with the abundant grace of Christ for all. We are so glad to have you with us. Please make sure to follow our YouTube channel to stay updated, and don't forget to watch this video until the very end. In a world fraught with division, tension, and moral ambiguity, the messages from the Virgin Mary continue to serve as a beacon of spiritual guidance and hope for millions around the globe. Recently, on September 7, 2024, a powerful message was delivered in Medjugorje by visionary Mirjana, one that has shaken many and sparked urgent reflection among the faithful. This sermon calls for a renewal of spiritual commitment and stresses the urgent need for prayer, faith, and conversion, as well as a collective effort to create a more peaceful and just world. The Virgin Mary's apparitions have long emphasized the importance of prayer, repentance, and a return to God. These divine visits are not just moments of awe, but also warnings and invitations, pleas for humanity to turn away from sin and embrace a life devoted to God's will. The message from Medjugorje comes at a time when the world is grappling with increasing strife and unrest. The urgency of the message reflects the turbulent times we are in, pushing believers to act now, rather than waiting for a distant, uncertain future. At the heart of the September 7th apparition lies the transformative power of prayer. The Virgin Mary has consistently reminded the faithful that prayer is far more than an obligation or a ritual. It is an act of deep faith, a tool with the capacity to reshape lives and the world around us. In a time when violence, hatred, and division seem to dominate the headlines, Mary calls on all of us to harness the power of prayer as a force for love, compassion, and unity. Prayer, as emphasized by the Virgin, is not merely a set of words spoken out of habit. It is a spiritual dialogue with God, a sacred bond that opens the heart to divine grace and guidance. By engaging in prayer for both personal struggles and the healing of the world, we draw closer to God and invite His intervention in our lives. Prayer becomes a dynamic and transformative energy, capable of changing the course of history. This message challenges us to view prayer not as a passive act, but as a call to action. It's an invitation to live out our faith actively, to be vessels of peace and love in a world that desperately needs them. We are all capable of effecting change through our spiritual journeys. By living lives of prayer, love, and devotion, we can inspire others to follow suit, creating a ripple effect that spreads throughout society. Yet, the message also contains a stern warning. Father Oliveira, a respected religious leader, has shared a chilling prophecy. A potential Third World War may break out as early as September or October of 2024. This prediction serves as a reminder of the apocalyptic events that may be on the horizon, events that could shake humanity to its core. But within this warning, there is also a ray of hope. The hope that prayer, conversion, and faith can lead us through the storms to a more peaceful and harmonious future. As we reflect on these messages, let us come together in prayer and action. Let us heed the call of the Virgin Mary and make the necessary changes in our lives to create a better world for ourselves and future generations. We are the bearers of this light, and through our faith, we can be the change this world desperately needs. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this video. What are your thoughts on today's message? Please make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and leave your comments below. We look forward to hearing from you. The message of the Virgin Mary is one of profound love and peace, a message meant to reach beyond the confines of a small group of believers. It is a universal call to all of humanity, inviting everyone to embrace its healing and transformative power. Mary urges the faithful to share this message with the world, using the tools available in our digital age, social media, blogs, online forums, and other platforms. In this interconnected world, it has never been easier to spread the word of faith, hope, and peace to people across the globe. Mary's message is clear. Peace begins with the individual, but it must be shared and nurtured among the greater community. By living according to her teachings, fasting, praying, and working toward peace, believers can play a pivotal role in bringing about positive change. Each action taken in faith, each prayer offered in hope, contributes to creating a world that is more loving, compassionate, and just. In Medjugorje, a key message is the power of collective prayer. Though prayer is often a personal and intimate experience, when believers unite in prayer, their combined faith has the power to move mountains. The Virgin Mary encourages her followers to pray together for peace, healing, and reconciliation, fostering unity and strength within the community of faith. In a world where divisions, whether social, political, or cultural, frequently tear people apart, the community of believers becomes a sacred space where individuals can come together, support one another, and work toward common goals based on love and compassion. Unity in prayer is essential for overcoming the challenges of the modern world. Through collective prayer, believers strengthen their bond with God and each other, creating a foundation upon which a more just, peaceful, and God-centered future can be built. The message for September 7th, 2024, emphasizes love, prayer, and conversion, calling people everywhere to respond to the urgency of the moment. In a world marked by uncertainty and suffering, the Virgin Mary reminds us that the transformational power of prayer and faith can bring about real change. This call is not reserved for a select few. It is a universal invitation for all people. Whether through personal prayer, spreading the message of love and peace, or living a life of service and compassion, everyone can contribute to this movement. By accepting the invitation to prayer, faith, and conversion, believers have the power to change the course of history, preventing further suffering and building a future rooted in love, peace, and hope. Ultimately, the Virgin Mary's message is one of hope and restoration. No matter how dark the world may seem, transformation is always possible through faith and prayer. Each individual has a role to play in this divine plan, becoming a beacon of peace and love for all to see. Your involvement in this journey, in whatever way you choose to participate, adds strength and meaning to the collective effort. May you find inspiration in the shared experiences of humanity, and may your faith continue to grow in this sacred mission.